I think at the very beginning, archaeologist. Then I did an internship of 1 week. It was nightmare. Like it was so boring. And then I wanted to work with plants.
When I was a kid, I really wanted to be an author. I was obsessed with books, loved reading. Quite often I was walking around the street reading a book open in front of me, which is a bit like, what's her name? Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Hi, my name is Ben, and I work at Binance as the Senior Product Marketer for Payments and also Binance Card.
Hi, I'm David Princet, and I'm the head of French for Binance.
Hey, it's Corey from France. I used to work at Binance as a head of growth for France, and now I'm joining Trust Wallet.
When I was a kid in a summer job, I used to clean a bakery every day. So it was very hot, it was in the summer, and every day I cleaned it after the baker would do their work.
Harvesting watermelons because it was so heavy.
The strangest might have been working in music straight out of university. I was working at a record label, and so I was kind of exposed to loads of really incredible music artists. So that was pretty strange, kind of having to keep your cool in front of Bono and people like that.
I remember the day very vividly. First time I saw Ethereum at $2, and I was like, it's cool, but it may not work. And I was stressed about investing into something and see the price fall down. And 3 months later, I came back and Ethereum was at $40, and I was like, it's too late. And 3 months later, I came back and it was 180, and I was like, either you're on the right side or not. You need to test, you need to learn, you need to understand why it's there. And then I began to test inside blockchain.
To be willing to kind of meet people and hear their experiences, crypto is going to, well, it's already huge, but it's going to be a lot bigger, and there's a lot more use cases for blockchain as a technology, aside from cryptocurrency. I think quite often people see it as just like Bitcoin or BNB, when in reality, it's going to be a lot bigger from the technology side. So keep an open mind.
Testing, experimenting, I think is the most important. You want to play with the DeFi, you want to play with the NFTs, you want to really be hands-on, and you don't want just to read or look at YouTube video of people explaining you like, oh, this blockchain is working or not. This is the basic, do some of it, watch like some content about how blockchain works, but then definitely use the products, go on Binance, go on other exchanges, try by yourself.
You need to be your own teacher inside blockchain and to do your own research. Come and go to Binance Angel. Binance Angel is a volunteering program where people can learn a lot about blockchain, discover the backstage of Binance, and used to say like all the French Binance Angel, in 6 to 8 months, they found a job either at Binance or either with protocols that work with us or either with blockchain protocol.
I wouldn't say so, to be honest. I think you need drive, passion, and working in some of the industries I have, which have been predominantly in tech, sure thing. I mean, it's beneficial, but we've got a load of colleagues and a load of friends at Binance who don't have that kind of more traditional background, and they're absolutely smashing it at the company. So yeah, I don't think it's super necessary.
I don't think so. Myself, I'm a doctor in pharmacy. Because as I mentioned, I wanted to work with plants and doing like the jungle thing. It's called ethnobotanist. But finally, I'm here, doctor of pharmacy, working in marketing and business development for crypto. So I don't think this is the most important thing. The most important is really to be passionate, testing, learning by yourself, be eager to learn every day and be super curious.
I don't think so. To be honest, you bring your own skill when you come to crypto, but you need to have like really a vivid curiosity and a community-centric aspect. You need to speak to people, you need to be able to exchange with them, and you need to be able to accept every ID, new ID or IDs that you maybe don't accept. You need to still embrace it and understand the value of it.
For me personally, top tip, I'm a hodler, so I think don't be frightened by fluctuations. Is something that you have to kind of overcome and not look at the fear and the anxiety of it, because sometimes things are going to change a little bit. But stick with it and kind of trust in the tech and trust in the future.
Top tip, I think it's security is not the funniest one, but security should be the most important, because like if you start like trading and even like making some gains and you are not like fully secured, you got hacked or scammed, then you will be depressed. So I believe that the number one crypto tip is really to have like a dedicated email address that you use only for your exchanges, installing like the Google Authenticator and 2FA system to start like securely.
My top tip for crypto user is simple. It's very important when you come to not make that much mistake. So don't go full on crypto the first day. Test, learn, make your own advice. When you discover a new project, look at it during like 7 days. Look at the price, how it evolves. What is low price during those 7 days? What are their high price? The most important is not to come as soon as possible, but as best as possible. And so you need to identify the right moment. It's always too late the first day you come to crypto, but actually it's just the point of entry that matters and the point of exit that really matters.
Crypto, if I take a step back and kind of looking at the blockchain technology, I fully, wholeheartedly believe that is the future. There's so many incredible things that are going to be done with that tech, from kind of the political space through to land ownership, all the way through to kind of NFTs for music, which is where I started my career. And I think there's going to be some really exciting and interesting things that are going to be done. So I think over the next few years, we're going to really start seeing the diversification of that technology and use cases for it.
I believe because of the ideology, I think that the people need to have like more self-awareness about finance, but also about like tech in general. Like you want to know and you want to be more responsible of the way you store your password, the way you store your money, the way you store any data on the internet. And I think crypto will help like any part of it.
It's a very interesting question. So Web2 and internet mostly have revolutionized the transmission of information. And this has created a lot of new use cases. And it's very interesting. But at the end of the day, Google, Amazon, and Facebook, they sell advertisement. And the business model of it is just advertisement. Crypto is the transmission of value. And this is much, much more valuable than just information. Companies that's going to be built on those kind of model are not going to sell the data or are not going to sell advertisement. They're really going to make financial services and value services. And this is 10, 100 times bigger than the value of information.